Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Those Were the Days. We are, of course, watching Archie Bunker, or All in the Family. Today's episode, I'm not sure. We are watching episode 2. I believe it has something to do with the president from the title. So, I'm not sure exactly what's going on, but we shall see. So let's jump into it. Those were the days. Here we go. I may or may not stop every once in a while to talk. Archie checking out a pot of boiling something. Oh. Somebody's boiling their clothes.
Why are you cooking garments?
Lori is boiling one of Mike's shirts. The dye in it was giving him a rash.
Oh, okay.
Why don't you boil him instead? What'd you make him, instant coffee?
No, it's fresh pert.
Well, it tastes like instant.
It's fresh pert, though.
Yeah, it's fresh pert, but it tastes like instant.
I heard you, but it's fresh pert.
I accept that it's fresh pert.
Okay.
But it tastes like instant.
Channel 13 is rerunning that special on pollution with Jack Lemmon.
And I want to learn anything about pollution. I don't have to learn it from no millionaire actor. My set.
Can't we at least sit down like rational people and discuss this?
I wouldn't do that.
People sit down together and exchange ideas.
Okay, sit down.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
Yeah, let me hear your idea again.
Okay, I want us to watch Jack Lemmon and a group of famous scientists discuss pollution and ecology on Channel 13.
Good. And I want to watch football highlights on Channel 2. Now, guess what's going to happen?
You're going to watch football highlights on Channel 2.
Yep.
Hey, look at that spook run. Oh, can they move? It's in their blood.
You're talking about...
That's racist.
What do you mean running like that's in his blood?
Well, it is. It's inherited. He got that from his forefathers. When he was running through the jungle, through thorns and thickets, barefooted with a tiger on his butt.
Okay.
Matter of fact, there was a guy, Roundtree Cumberbatch, and him and me used to be close buddies.
You never knew anybody by that name. You just made it up. You made it up to put down a black man.
Oh, what are you telling me? That some of your colors don't have funny names, huh?
Oh, yeah, sure they do. Like Roy Wilkins, Whitney Young, James Baldwin.
Yeah, or Al Jolson.
From now on, I want to know what's in everything I buy, so I stopped off at the health food store and got some natural foods.
Okay.
Would you get anything for sandwiches? You can't get anything more natural than bologna.
Bologna is one of the most unnatural things you can get.
Liver, what is all this garbage? Where's my crunchy cereal with the animal cutouts on the box?
It's cardboard with sugar.
40 years I've been eating it, and I'm as good shape today as the day I was born. My bowels are regular.
Yeah, that's for the TV censors. You can't really talk about that back then.
Because I want to say something.
Oh, another meeting. Gee.
Daddy, this set is always tuned to what you want to watch, so just this once, can't you share a little, huh?
No.
Will you leave me alone about that special, and you know what you can do with your Jack Lemmon?
Yeah, and you know what you can do with your John Wayne.
Yeah,
Uh-oh. Don't mess with the Duke.
The Duke, you ain't just talking about an actor. You're talking about the spirit that made America great.
Ma, is he kidding?
He'd lay down his life for the Duke. Me, no, the Duke, yeah.
Oh. Wow. Okay.
Sing out, Sweet Land. It was all about what's good with America.
It's all about John Wayne.
Right.
Well, John Wayne is what's good with America.
There you go.
Archie, any one of those guys got more brains in his little finger than John Wayne's got in his whole body.
Ouch.
To ask Mr. John Wayne the question.
Mr. Wayne, is it true that any one of those guys got more brains in his little finger than you got in your whole body?
I'm afraid so, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
Good, I can mail my letter today and it'll get to Washington by Monday.
Washington? Are you writing to Washington?
That's right, Michael wrote the president.
Right to the president about what?
Uh-oh.
He got a rash. Wait a minute. You're writing to the president about that?
Like Gloria said, I wrote about a lot of things. Pollution, race relations, the war in Vietnam.
The war in Vietnam? You better let me see that letter, buddy. You don't like President Nixon, you call him Mr. Nixon.
Or Tricky Dicky?
And Mr. Nixon didn't get us into Vietnam, he inherited it. Just like he inherited inflation and integration and pollution.
That's an excuse for a lot of presidents, especially this one.
No, but what's he doing about it?
What's he doing about it?
Right, what is he doing about it?
You have the nerve to insult the commander-in-chief. That's my return address on there.
Just give me the letter, huh?
Tampering with the United States mail, Daddy, and that's a federal offense.
That's only if the mail is in the mailbox.
Between a citizen and his government. And I've heard you say it 100 times, Archie, the government works for me.
That's right. I said the government works for me, not you, Meathead.
Good. Then you can mail your letter and let me mail mine.
No. No, you don't get this letter to mail till I'm ready to mail mine.
Wow, he got dressed up.
Whatever happened to my waterman?
Your waterman?
$15 guaranteed to last me a lifetime.
Must be lasting somebody else's lifetime. Well, maybe it'll get to the president faster if they think you own a plumbing company. Nobody's here to bother you.
Except for you.
Dear Mr. President.
You don't have to, like, pound them.
Dear Mr. President, Your Honor, sir.
That's lousy.
What?
What you read. You never read it with a little feeling, huh? Go ahead.
Dear Mr. President.
Dear Mr. President, Your Honor, sir, as one of your faithful constitutionals...
Constitutionals. Wow, okay. Constitutionals.
I need it, no matter who it is, we ain't home, huh?
Nobody's home. How can you answer the door and nobody be home?
How am I going to tell him we ain't home if I'm standing there talking?
Right. Say you're busy? Oh boy, it's a nun.
I think my husband gave at the office.
I gave it to the office.
It must have been a different nun. You do look alike.
Wow, okay. Sure. I mean, I kind of get that.
Hi, sister. I bet you was wondering what I was doing over there at the table, huh?
No, actually, I was just
Yeah, well, in
collecting...
case you was wondering what I was doing over there.
I wasn't.
Would you let me tell you what I was doing over there at the table? Right?
Don't be rude to a nun.
Give the sister a generous contribution, will you? And Edith, just a minute before you do, come over here. Nothing more than $50. No matter what they tell you, most of what you give them, they buy golden candlesticks with it.
Golden candlesticks, wow. Really, really. Oh, we're going to dream sequence.
Tonight, I want to read you a letter I've just received from a private citizen. It starts, of course, with a highly proper, Dear Mr. President, Your Honor, Sir.
He thinks that the president's going to read his letter on TV.
But like Duke Wayne would say, we came up off the mat before when the going was tough. And I know so long as we all work together, this nation under God shall not diminish from the earth. And in your president's opinion, Archie Bunker is one great American.
President.
Good. Let's go mail it.
Oh, no, you don't. If anybody mails these, it's going to be me.
Well, why don't we both go?
Well, it's only a block. Well, I'll go.
Yeah, I figured we would.
She got all dressed up. They're all happy happy.
That was so thrilling.
Right.
Every American ought to write to his president.
That's true.
Archie, did you jiggle?
What?
The mailbox. You put the letters in afterwards. Did you jiggle?
Certainly I jiggled.
Oh. Yeah, sometimes if you don't jiggle them, they get stuck on that little door thing.
I think we better go jiggle.
Why didn't you jiggle me, hey?
You were putting the letters in the box.
I rely on you to do nothing
The
right.
man that mails jiggles.
Okay. That's that for that. Let's talk about it. Alright guys, so this episode of All in the Family, Archie Bunker, they have a few little spats like they usually do. I've seen most of these episodes of season 1. I didn't really remember this one all that much. The main character, Archie Bunker, and Meathead, Michael, were having an argument, as always, about what to watch on TV. There was a discussion on that. There was a discussion on, more political stuff like the environment and the economy and the war and things like that. So Michael decides to write a letter to the president, who apparently was Nixon at the time. And so Archie decided to write a letter too, which is something that if you are feeling highly about, you should probably do. Usually I don't think that they really read those letters though, so it's kind of meh on whether or not it makes an impact, but maybe if they get the same letter from multiple people or the same type of letter from multiple people, it might get a little bit noticed. Now, you see how patriotic Archie felt after writing it, which is, really funny because he thought that the president was going to read his letter on national TV, which probably will never happen because it hasn't happened so far that I can remember. This was the 70s. TV was a new thing, so maybe he read a few letters that he would get, but I would assume that most of the time, not so much. There were definitely some funny moments throughout the show, and yes, we will continue watching the All in the Family next week, episode number 3. So if you guys like this episode, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, go ahead and give it a thumbs down. Nobody sees it anyways. If you guys want to hit that little subscribe button,
just tap it in. Just tap it in. Give it a little tappy. Tap, tap, tap-a-roo.
And get notified when we make another video, go ahead and hit that. That should be popping up over here for you. And if you don't necessarily want to join the subscription, well, go ahead and maybe try out this video up here, which is the episode 1 of the series, and maybe you'll like that one as well. So with that being said, thank you for getting this far in the video. Thank you to all of my subscribers, and we will see you next time. Peace. Or should I say peace?